Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Museum Computer Network Taiwan Chapter Annual Meeting 2012. Before the meeting begins, please switch off your mobile phone or turn it into vibration mode. Thank you for your cooperation. 大家早安，欢迎大家参加博物馆网路协会台湾分会年会。在会议开始之前，请将您的手机转为震动或静音，谢谢您的配合。I'm going to introduce the chair of this session, National Zhongxin University, the president of National Zhongxin University and the president of MCN Taiwan, Dr. D.T. Lee. 大家欢迎李德才校长为我们致辞，谢谢。
Yeah, good morning, everybody. I am D.T. Lee. I currently am the president of National Zhongxin University and also president of Museum Computer Network Taiwan chapter. And as you know, that today this is the opening of the annual meeting for the MCN Taiwan chapter. And as usual, we basically hold this meeting in conjunction with the annual TELDAP conference, international conference. So you can see that there are quite a number of sessions going on at the same time. So today, I think we especially hold this meeting at the same time. We get together, we talk about various things at the local chapter. We definitely appreciate that we have the invited speakers from abroad. Diane Folsom from Los Angeles. She currently is a board member. She was the board member of MCN. She would give us a briefing of MCN, do a brief introduction later. And we have also Mr. Massimiliano Condotta from Italy, and also Holly Witchy from USA, from Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. And then also we have quite a few speakers who are chairs of the SIG chairs here locally in Taiwan. And the weather, unfortunately, the weather is not so good. And as you know, Nangang here is quite remote from the city. So it may take some time for people to come to show up here. I would on behalf of the Museum Computer Network Taiwan chapter, I welcome you all to this opening here, and I really hope that you would take some time here to visit Academic Sinica here. At the same time, take a tour to City of Taipei, especially a visit to National Palace Museum is highly recommended. And if you have some time here, maybe you can go to the library here on the second floor. Second floor here as you enter from the main building. It's quite an interesting and spacious location. At the same time, there's quite a number of museums actually located in Academia Sinica. Okay, let me first, without further ado, I would like to introduce the first speaker, Diane Folsom. I think that she currently is with the Los Angeles County Museum, and also a board member of MCN headquarters. And she would, I think she would become chair president year after of the MCN chapter. So MCN headquarters. Let me welcome Miss Folsom. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. It's so wonderful to be here. I first met the Taiwan contingencies the year or so before you became an official chapter of MCN, and it's really a great honor to participate in your meetings here and to see in person all of the magnificent work you're doing. We had a fantastic conference in Atlanta in November with higher attendance than we've had in quite a few years. You can see on the left we have our MCN temporary tattoo that we did for the first time this year. And I love seeing that you have an MCN Taiwan tattoo here as well. So we all have to get our temporary MCN tattoo a little later. And you can see we had very successful sessions with people very busily taking notes on all their portable devices. There was great enthusiasm for a very robust, diverse program. Hack Day was very successful. Actually, every element of our conference this year was extremely successful, much more successful even than we expected. The workshops, the panels, we had the alternative program called That Camp. We even had an augmented reality game that was taking place in the background throughout the conference, which many people were playing. Oops, excuse me. Okay, let me see where I am here. Sorry. It's a very sensitive computer. Okay. We had more of everything, as I said. There were official sessions, there were unsessions. We called it an unconference because we wanted it to be fairly informal, and we really encouraged people talking among themselves and sharing ideas in the sessions, after the sessions, in between the sessions. We had more sponsorships this year than ever before. We had more of everything. Do you recognize anyone in this picture? Someone you know. James was everywhere, of course, and oh gosh, I'm sorry. This was taken during the silent auction, which was more successful this year than ever before as well. And you may not recognize Marla Mazunas on the left. She looks a little different because she has her MailChimp hat on. We had a new sponsor this year who were the MailChimp founders, and so he gave us all of these hats for auction. So they were very hot items in the auction this year. Many ideas were exchanged. There, as I said, clusters of deep conversation in every corner. On the left is Coven Smith, who's from the Denver Art Museum. In the middle is Douglas Hegley, who's with the Minneapolis Museum of Art. And then Chris Alexander, who's with the Tura organization. This was one of the teachers who developed the augmented reality game, and then she also taught us how to make our own augmented reality games. And she was from one of the local universities there in Atlanta. Her name was Natrice.